I hope you guys had a wonderful evening. Today I want to share a recipe with you guys for Seafood Fiesta. And guys, this is one, if you love seafood, you're gonna enjoy this recipe. My family loves seafood and we really do enjoy this recipe. So if you come on down, we will share that recipe with you guys. Guys, these are our 2 lobsters. They're alive and we're gonna use these for our seafood boil today. Guys, we have our 2 fresh lobster, so I'm gonna just cut them and get them prepared for the Seafood Fiesta. Yay! Guys, for the Seafood Fiesta, I have here some cluster snow crab legs, and this is just half of it. I have about a pound and a little bit more of shrimp, and what I did, I just cut the back here and devein them, but I'm cooking it in the shell because guys, for this fiesta, you want all the flavor to marry in well into the seafood. And I have some small red potatoes that I'm gonna cook inside. I have some spinach from my garden. I have here some lobster, and that's our fresh lobster that I show you guys. And then this is it, washed and clean, and I cut them back into halves. And here I have some thyme that I'm gonna add into the Seafood Fiesta. Some garlic, I have 2 cloves of garlic, 2 different flavor of peppers, and these are nice, very nice flavors. And I have about 10 green onions. I have a whole regular white onion. I have 2 stems of flat leaf parsley, and these, all the greenery, the parsley, the green onion, and the thyme came from my garden. And I'm gonna add 2 corn in here. I'm gonna cook this in coconut milk. I already grate and I already grate my coconut. I have it soaking in some water, but I'll show you guys. And I just have to wring out the milk from it, and I'm gonna add all this together in one pot and give it a boil, and that's what our Seafood Fiesta is gonna be like. But when it's done, it's gonna look totally different. So I'm gonna start putting it together and show you guys as I move along. Guys, I'm gonna start putting stuff into the pot. I'm gonna put the lobster in the bottom because these ones are fresh, so I want them to cook nicely. And the lobster claws, I just pound them a little so some of the goodness can go into the claws. And I'm gonna keep layering this. So I'm gonna put in the rest, everything else. I'm gonna just put them like that. I probably need a wider pot, but guys, this will do. This is the biggest pot I have in my house. So I'm gonna add these, I'm gonna add that and the potatoes. So I'm putting these nice small little potatoes, and these is gonna absorb some of the liquid and the goodness. And guys, the shrimp and the crab will go in after because the crab is pre-cooked. Jesse can show this. The crab is pre-cooked, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take them out because up here have some nice goodness, and I'm just gonna do like that. These are nice and soft already because they're really big, and you don't want to leave them whole like that. And then we have 2 of these big ones, so these are pre-cooked. And shrimp cook so fast, so I'll add these later. But now I'm gonna add all the seasoning here and the coconut milk. I'll show you guys, and then we'll keep layering. Guys, my seasoning are done cutting. Look at how nice the pepper look, and the flavor for this pepper is gonna be amazing. And so I'm gonna start adding flavor now to the pot, and then we will start, we'll show you guys as we move along. Okay guys, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna start adding flavor. And for my thyme, I'm not gonna take them off the stems. I'm just gonna break them up a little and just add it in here, because this gives wonderful, wonderful flavor to any kind of seafood or meat dishes. So I'm just putting it in just freehand like that. I'm gonna add some of the celery. There you go, flat leaf parsley, sorry. Green onion, half of it. I'm adding that, and half of the onion, like right here, right now. And then I'm gonna add a half portion of the pepper, because this is gonna add nice flavor. And then what I'm gonna do here right now, I'm gonna add some of the coconut milk. So I'm gonna put the stove on, just be careful.
Okay.
And then I just wanna add my coconut milk. So I'm gonna put this here, and I'm gonna strain it. I grated my own coconut, see? And then I'm gonna let it cook nice and slow in the coconut milk. Guys, this is gonna be such a delicious dish with so much flavor. And if you love seafood, like I mentioned before, you will love this dish. What happened? So guys, we're gonna add half a teaspoon of black pepper, and I'm gonna put in our corn. So right now, because this dish is gonna cook so quickly, I want to put the things that are gonna take a little bit longer early. So I'm adding my corn.
This is gonna taste so good.
And then I'm gonna grate my 2 cloves of garlic on top. I'm not chopping the garlic. I'm just gonna grate it in the dish, because the garlic is gonna melt and infuse in the liquids quickly like this. So I'm just grating fresh garlic on top. If you don't like fresh garlic, you can also use some garlic powder. So I'm gonna be adding the rest of the coconut milk. So what I did, I grate the coconut, and then I add water to squeeze out the milk from it. So I'm gonna, with the water and the milk, it's about 8 cups of coconut, 8 cups of milk mixed with water. So that's how much I'm putting in here. Depends on your amount. You're gonna have to average and make sure that you have enough liquid to cook all your seafood and your potato and your corn and everything that you're adding into the dish. But for my amount, I'm adding just 8 cups, because I just want the liquid to be a little bit above the seafood. I still have to add the shrimp. I still have to add my crab, and I still have to add my spinach. So what I'm gonna do here now, because I didn't add salt before, I'm gonna add some salt, and then I'm gonna, because the frozen snow crabs, they are pre-cooked, and I think they're cooked in some salt, so I don't want to add too much. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna add about 1 teaspoon of salt, so this can have flavor. And then I'm gonna add the rest of my seasoning, because I didn't add all of the seasoning. So I'm gonna go ahead and add all the rest of the seasoning. I just wanted to layer the seasoning. And now I'm gonna add here. Guys, look how beautiful this is looking, guys. Oh my God. All the seasoning, the coconut milk, the lobster, and I have my potatoes in there. I want those potatoes to cook. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna add my shrimp and my crab, and I'm gonna let it simmer. Like, I'm not gonna cook it on high heat. I'm gonna let it simmer. So these babies are going in. And there's another one here, because this has some salt content, and I want it to dissolve in the liquid, so then I can tell if I have to put more salt in here. So this is like a real full pot. I have to give them room to go down. so everything can married and infuse together, so we can get that lovely flavor, seafood flavor that we're looking for. So guys, I'm gonna let this cook in a little because I want the salt content from this crab to get into that liquid, and then I'll be able to tell if I have to add more salt, because I taste it and to me I have to add a little bit more, but I will wait until the salt, this crab cook in a little. So guys, this is smelling. How is it smelling, Matthew?
It smells so good. It smells like you're in a restaurant.
Yes, so guys, I am just eager to taste. So I'm gonna taste some of the liquid because I wanna make sure that I have enough salt, because this is actually a big pot of seafood.
So how's it?
Oh my God, that seafood kind of flavor, Matthew, you're gonna fall in love. But because we're putting shrimp and we're putting some spinach, I'm gonna add a little bit more of salt because I want it to have enough flavor, so just a little bit. And guys, I'm gonna add my spinach right now, and these are spinach from my garden, and I'm just adding it so they can wilt up a little in here and it's not gonna melt away. And then what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna shake this up because this is so good and packed. I barely have room to turn it, and I want to add my shrimp now. So I'm gonna just put these spinach down, and guys, this is a pot of goodness. There's corn, there's potato. So you know what, Matthew, I'm gonna try to find a potato because I don't want this dish to cook and done. And
I see one right there.
Where?
Oh, never mind.
Because the crab and everything is nice and pink. Now there's one here.
Yeah.
I don't want the potato to be undercooked. Oh, they're good. They are good. Your favorite part, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna add my shrimp now, guys. And these shrimp, I leave the shell like I mentioned before, and I cut the back here so I could take out the vein. But when the shrimp is cooking sauce with the shell, it have way much more flavor with the shrimp. So I'm gonna put this nicely in these tiny opening. Guys, I'm gonna cover it down for 2 more minutes because shrimp takes no time at all to cook, and we don't want to overcook it for it to get like rubbery. So I'm just gonna cover this for 2 minutes, and once the shrimp is pink and look like a C, you know that it's done. And then I will take it down in a few minutes, and we're gonna have our seafood fiesta. Okay guys, so we'll, ooh,
Oh my God, that smells so good.
this is so nice. So what we're gonna do, shrimps are cooked. Everything looks cooked. From the way I can see the color of the corn, I know it's cooked. And there's still some juice in here, guys. And who doesn't love this beautiful, delicious coconut milk gravy? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn it off, and we're gonna have a feast now, and I'll let you guys know how this tastes. This is my bowl of seafood fiesta, and here is our lobsters, the claws, the corn. I have some shrimp here, potatoes, more crab legs, and the shrimp. I have corn and potato, and guys, I have in the pot maybe 2 cups of liquid, which we're gonna go eat now. But I want to taste the liquid, and I want to taste for you guys to know how this tastes. And I hope you guys can try this one day. But it's a beautiful, beautiful seafood fiesta, and your family will love it. It's nice to make on night for dinner or something like that, but my kids love seafood just like me, so we're gonna have a feast tonight. Let me taste and let you guys know how it tastes. Guys, here is our bowl of goodness. I'm gonna taste and let you guys know. My kids are like super restless for this dish. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna taste a shrimp. Guys, I'm putting it in my liquid because I love the liquid that it's cooking. And if you look at the potato, I just cut one. It's so soft, and it's really tender. So I'm gonna taste a piece of the potato, and that's the red potato that I cook with the skin and everything. Everything is just falling off. This is super hot because I just finished it, And guys, you can smell my kitchen, smell it when you go to the Mandarin. So cheers, guys. Oh my God. That potato is so soft. And the seafood flavor that it's cooked in, oh my God, guys. This liquid is super good. I'm gonna have to do a shrimp, and I love when shrimp is cooked. Like if I'm cooking shrimp in a vegetable or a curry or something, I usually take the shell off. But when I'm making seafood fiesta or anything like a seafood boil, I always leave the shell on, because the shell of the shrimp hold in all the beautiful goodness and moisture. This is hot, but I'm gonna go for it, guys. And there, I just love that liquid. And the shrimp, I'm gonna duck it in that liquid. Oh God, so good. I still have a piece in there, I'm gonna leave it. And for the lobster, I'm gonna dive in for a piece right here.
Ooh. Oh my God.
Oh my God, guys, look. It's so soft and so tender. So guys, again in the liquid have all the goodness from all the ingredients. So cheers, guys. Hope you guys like this seafood fiesta recipe. If you like this recipe, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any question or any comments, please leave them below. Let me know what you would like me to make next. Please subscribe if you haven't done so yet. You only have to subscribe to one video. Until then, stay blessed. Bye for now. No, I didn't eat my lobster. Sorry, guys. Guys, it's so tender. And this is the fresh lobster that I showed you guys earlier. Guys,
ooh,
my mouth is so happy right now. So you guys take care. Stay blessed. Bye for now.